I'm Phil Lewis. I'm not an actor, I'm actually a singer. Well, some people say. And I have been recruited to play the part of Dr. Gorgon, the evil voodoo murder-for-hire doctor.
One shot of you saying a lot of these lines.
Okay.
And
so he'll just be sort of walking
right.
and
we can get a good close-up of him at that point,
yeah.
too, if he stays in one place. So the transitional stuff, we want to keep less dialogue to. So the Cheryl is a good place for you to sit down. All right, let's do that. Let's put Dennis.
Wait.
Quiet on the set. All right.
You have this?
I got it. Yes. You guys have to start from that far back. You guys should probably just start come a little closer in. Yeah, like at the end of the rug is fine. Yeah. All right, and you know you marked Charlie to stop at?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. All right, action.
Yeah,
I came up with the idea for Witchmaster General, I guess about 2 years ago. We were starting to, I was trying to get a movie together, and I had this idea of this sort of like witch doctor that would be using voodoo to, you know, to control people's destinies and lives, sort of, you know, outside the, you know, without, like a villain that wasn't necessarily, you know, coming after people with a hatchet or something. That it would be more of a, you know, he's putting spells and curses on people. And I started writing this. In the middle of writing it, I started working on Grave Danger, which was an anthology of stories. And then I came back to writing it when I was done. So some of it changed around, and it just came down to plugging the right people into the parts.
Oh, what's a pretty shiny car. Yeah. Buckle up for safety.
Well, Phil Lewis, interestingly enough, was not the first person we had thought of, which it seems so odd now. I mean, now when you watch it, I couldn't imagine the movie with anybody else. This is Dr. Gorgon's Pleasure Throne.
It's okay.
That'll do nicely. And let's have, let's see. All right, Satan, you're over there. Let's get, girls, Nikki, Debbie, on over this way.
Oh, do they have lipstick on again?
Okay.
No, they got silver masks on. I was always such an LA Guns fan. I just was at an LA Guns concert one night, the whole time there thinking, like, you know, who am I going to get, you know, to play, because we wanted a name. We wanted someone that people knew, you know, and that was the idea. So Dr. Gorgon, we wanted a big name for, because, you know, we'd started to work with, you know, people like Vic Martino, and we had a Playboy Playmate in Grave Danger, so we wanted to try and start, you know, getting more people of note involved. So we really wanted a big name for Dr. Gorgon, and it was just coming down to who are we going to get. And it was a day or two later, I just thought, well, wait a minute, what about Phil Lewis from LA Guns?
Jim, the director, we have some history. We go back a bit. I didn't realize that when I'd been recruited for the role of Dr. Gorgon, that in fact it was Jim, the little guy that used to come to our LA gun shows back in the day, and he's all grown up, and he's become a great writer and a great film director, and it's a real pleasure, and it's good to see our people, like, you know, doing good and being creative, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
He's great. I mean, he's very, very talented, and he's got a great aura, you know, where he's charming and he's mysterious, and he's also, you know, you can see, I mean, they always hit, you know, the whole Hollywood vampires thing. He definitely has that sort of Bela Lugosi type quality.
Good. Now I think you have some understanding of what it is I do here.
Colleen was great. I mean, Colleen was just absolutely wonderful to work with. I mean, really, you know, she showed up, she was so professional. I mean, she was, you know, just really, really a great team player. Okay, all quiet on the set. This is the one. Action.
This is your first time acting?
Kinda, yeah. I did a video once or twice, but it was more like interviewing people and hosting things. But definitely the first time where I've had like memorized lines and actually act, sort of.
And how do you like it so far?
It's fun. It's fun. It's interesting though. I didn't think it would be as comparable as to modeling, where there's a lot of setting up, there's a lot of prep time, there's a lot of downtime. But it's very similar actually. Like I'm finding a lot of similarities between the two. Yeah, guys, what can I get you?
Oh, wow. I didn't even realize how gorgeous you were before.
You probably did. You just weren't drunk enough to blurt it out.
Ooh, a spunky one. What's your name?
Why? Are you writing a book?
You know, you kind of hit the wall and then sort of spin around like that.
Oh, you have to hiss. That's right.
Right,
So I'm
exactly.
sneaking out from under you. Okay, so I hit the wall. You come in. I'm like, oh, into the fridge. And then I'm like, ah!
Exactly.
And then
Something like that.
Jim's good. He's very laid back. I'm used to people like yelling and screaming at other people, and he's just like, okay, you know, all right. So he's very easy to work for. He's been very considerate as far as like what I want to do, what I don't want to do, and asking me if I'm comfortable, which is very nice and very polite of him. So it's been a good experience.
So overall,
2
thumbs up.
We have a little bit of food, so it'd be good if we got
We had that too. After thank you, you just walk out of the shop.
Okay.
I should have said that.
Dr. Gorgon he's a bit of a character, you know. He's eccentric and he's a bit over the top. I kind of put like a dash of Gary Oldman, a little bit of Ozzy Osbourne, a little bit of myself, and sort of mixed it all up and see how it turns out.